not working as a team.
That was a sophisticated answer.
Mine
sucks.
Because my biggest pet peeve out of being a business owner, out of everything that I have to deal with, and I'm talking like pet peeves, I hate the fact that I have to have the volume on my phone at all times.
Restaurant Punk, what's up?
Restaurant Punk! That was good. That was good.
We
tried.
Yeah, that was good.
It was all right. Gentlemen in your chef jacket.
Lady.
How?
And your white shirt.
I know. Thank you. Summertime.
Holla.
I'm sweating through it. It's about to be a wet t-shirt contest up in here.
Yes.
Hot as fuck.
Whose tits are bigger, mine or Noelle's?
That's actually up for debate these days. I'm losing them. Anyway, welcome. How are we doing? How are we surviving? Are we surviving?
I'm surviving.
Freak.
I'm doing great. Thriving.
Yeah, you're doing great. You never have a problem in the world, Pete.
I'm just so easygoing. The world starts collapsing. I'm like, cool.
Let me have a cigarette.
Really?
Let's contemplate why this is happening.
I literally, I swear, nothing bothers this man. I'll be like running around crying, and he's like, "Have you tried not worrying?
Yeah.
Have you tried just calming down?"
I feel like most people
everything's
should just
great.
Everything's fine. He was like, "Don't go to work, man. You're fine." What the f- is wrong with you, Nico? He's like, "It's good, man. You good?" I'm like, "No, it's not."
And he has that soothing voice too, and he says it. So you want to believe him, but you know you can't.
I know. It's got the beautiful hat
you
on.
Look at your camera. Place is on fire. It's all good.
Fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Speaking of annoyance and pretending to be fine, I thought about this the other day because I'm new to being a restaurant owner, right? So I'm learning the pet peeves of being my own boss. What is
Eyes up here. Stop looking down here. Eyes up here.
What is your biggest pet peeve about being a business owner?
Biggest pet peeve?
Cigarettes.
Yeah.
No, not really.
No.
Laziness. No.
Okay.
Liars. No. Lateness.
Everybody give him a minute.
Jenny.
Jenny does not deserve this abuse.
I think I'll jump into it. I think the worst part about owning a restaurant, obviously, hopefully you've gone through all the steps of being a server, being a cook, being prep, being whatever. No matter what part of the restaurant you work in, it's not about you. It's about everybody. It's about the whole restaurant. It's teamwork. And I feel like when I do not see that happening at places, it's frustrating because I feel like even in the kitchen, even, or as a server, if you're not working with everybody and you're only looking out for yourself, it's not going to work all the time. It's not going to work. And it's going to start collapsing. And everyone's like, I had a rough night. I had this. It was so stressful tonight. Work together. Work with everybody efficiently, too. But just work with everybody. I hate that. And that includes side work and putting the place together and breaking it down at the end of the night and cleaning it up. Because someone would be like still taking tables and the other person has nothing to do. They're just chilling, waiting for the other person to finish, or they just want to leave without doing anything. Not working as a team.
That was a sophisticated answer.
Mine
sucks.
Because my biggest pet peeve out of being a business owner, out of everything that I have to deal with, and I'm talking like pet peeves, I hate the fact that I have to have the volume on my phone at all times. I miss the days to where my phone was on silent, not do not disturb, silent. Now all day, every day,
get an Apple Watch.
I hear ding and ding and ding, and it drives me up a freaking wall.
Ring, ding, 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 ding,
and I
ding,
can't.
ding.
It's not even like
Does
during
that
the
make
day.
you feel popular?
No. It just
she's
makes me feel
aggressive
like
right
I'm
now.
pulled in a million directions.
Doesn't it feel like when you hear that ding, all of a sudden you start getting really anxious?
It
because
makes me.
Who didn't show up?
Who didn't show up? Or the
Exactly
restaurant's
my
calling
point.
you, you're like, oh my God, what's going on?
Like
right
I get
now?
a ding
restaurant
on a
loses
Monday when we're closed Mondays, but if my phone dings, I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? What's wrong? And I'm like, we're closed. Nobody's even there. Nobody needs me. Why is my phone? So Mondays are my day that I'm silent.
I am going to call you every Monday, nonstop.
It's silenced on Mondays, but it's weird that like out of all the things, and there's like a lot of little things that I'm learning as an owner that is very annoying. However, having to have my phone on me and being accessible to people at all times and being the one who has the answers or has to put out the fires, that's annoying. But having to hear the ding, ding.
Why don't you hire a manager?
Yeah, why don't you hire a manager?
Because the Kara Restaurant Group doesn't believe in managers.
Wow.
And somehow I ended up in this group. While I was practically managing one of the restaurants at the time.
Way to go, Pete.
Pete didn't bring me in.
Oh, he brings it into you all the time. I hate
Shug.
my biggest pet peeve is probably liars. I can't stand liars when they say they're on time or they say they did this. I can't stand that.
I've come to the point where I just don't trust anybody unless they're doing a great job.
They don't trust you.
Brutal out here.
Do you trust your brother?
Consistency.
Do you trust your brother?
Of course, implicitly.
Liar.
I don't trust employees. I need.
Who do you trust more? Who do you trust more, Nico or your brother? Listen, they're
equally,
not here.
I trust them both equally because I know either of them wouldn't lie
That's
to me.
such a Pete
and if they
answer.
did,
I can't stand you. Look at you.
And if they did lie to me, I know it's for a good reason.
I can't with you. You're just so relaxed. I'm over here sweating. I got boob sweat. Hey, your legs crossed. I could be open. God.
This is why we work well together, is because I am like a hypochondriac, anxious ball of whatever, and he's just like, everything's fine.
Yeah,
The world's great. What do you mean? He grounds me.
You dealt the hand you're given. You're dealt the hand you're given. Whatever comes at you, there's no point in going crazy and worrying about it. It is what it is. If you have to close, you have to close. Am I going to stress about it?
Yes.
I'm gonna be worried for the same reason everybody else would be. The money that came in, the people you disappoint, all that. But when it really comes down to it, you can't do shit about it. It happened.
Yeah, you can.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it
All
out.
power went out in one of the towns this week. Matt's the best. He called Nico laughing. He's like, "You won't believe what happened tonight."
Matt
Lost
just lives in a world of fire, though. So he's just used to that, I feel like, at this point.
Wow. Who hurt you?
I'm just
You're
Can we
saying.
get shirts made? Because
I know.
I feel like we say that every week or two.
Oh, Nico has shirts, man. I can't get a shirt.
I got one. But
So,
regardless.
I asked Nico the first time I saw a Restaurant Punk shirt. I was like, "Can I have one?" He's like, "Yeah, of course."
A liar. Anyway.
But he did that. He lied for a good reason. I know it's for the betterment of me in the future.
He knows it's not going to fit his little curves.
I can't. What's happening right now?
I don't know, but I just wanted to
right.
know because I
Phones
had a
ringing,
run in this
liars.
week of my phone just blowing up constantly, and I was like, damn. I remember the days where people would go like 5 hours without hearing from me just because I was living my life, and now this is my life.
Get an Apple Watch. It's so much easier than a ding.
I have an Apple Watch,
then
but it dies too quickly because my thing is dinging every 2 seconds.
That's what she said.
I don't get that.
You can get a lady boner. Anyway.
You know, I think we can all understand
Yeah.
the phone dinging. I hate it. I really do. I don't like it, but you know, you dealt the hand you're
Jenny
getting.
tells me to put my
You
phone.
can't get that.
Jenny tells me to put my
cannot.
phone on silent all the time, but I cannot do it. I'm the same way. I can't. I have to have my phone on me. Even when I try to nap, I have to have it on because I don't know what's gonna happen. And I don't know, maybe because you guys are like you, Nico, and your brother are like 45, 47. They're so old. Maybe it's okay, but I'm young.
Oh my God.
Then deal with the liars. Deal with them.
I will have to do it, liars.
Yeah, I can't say there's anything out of work. Maybe because I've lived with it, or you know,
It's just been your lifestyle for 20 years.
yeah, I'm just so used to everything. For the most part, the one thing I still stick to my original statement is just being an owner,
Being responsible
you
of a
watch
bunch of people.
exactly, and seeing them work harder for no reason. Like, and there's some things that are, I mean, you should be doing it without being told. And I see people I see everybody else observing this and not fixing the problem, just dealing with it and going along their way. And it's things like that. And I feel like every time I walk into a place or I notice it, it's one of the ones that I've never been okay with. And it really
Irks you.
it just irks me every time.
Grinds your gears.
It grinds my gears because it's an easy fix. It's an easy fix.
That was weird. That was a little weird right there, guys. That was weird.
I
You
can
want
do
to hold
that with
hands
you.
to feel included?
You want to hold hands,
No,
all three of us?
no. What's happening right now?
Kumbaya.
What the?
What?
Okay.
Anyway, I got to
got
get
you.
off here because I have 2 new servers on and my phone's on silent for recording and I need to
so
put
you
my
don't hear
sound
the
back on.
dings.
So I'm gonna head out, but
And when you get there, they
thank
might
you for
lie
the
to you and say
long-winded
everything's
answers.
great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
fantastic. Everything's good.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
All right.
Bye.
Restaurant
deuces.
Punk.
Nice seeing everybody. See you next week.
Big
All right,
Dick
so-
Nick. Yeah.
Camera 3.
Big Dick Nick.
Big Dick
Sorry.
Nick.
Your poor mother.
She's so proud.
Camera.
What you got? What do you want?